So today I'm going to take what's left of my scrap pile, items that came out of my death pile. I'm going to load it up and haul it in for scrap and see how much I get out of it. I don't know if I'll get it all in one load, and really today I'm just going to take the tin. I have like some batteries and a little bit of copper, stuff like that, but I'm going to take that to a place that pays a little bit more and it's a little further away. But I'll do that one day when I'm in town because it's not going to be a lot of money. But the tin I have, I'm not sure what I'll get out of it. But I think what we'll do is take the scrap money, go buy some parts with it, and then see what we can turn it into. I'm not really dressed up nice. I mean, we're hauling scrap here. I don't have enough subscribers to go buy a new shirt just to shoot a video. But anyway, so let's go out and start getting it loaded. All right, let's see if we run into any bees' nests. All right, we'll get that strapped down and hauled away. There's our scale ticket. Had roughly, looks like about 1,000 pounds on there, just shred. So we'll see what we get. I'm hoping it's around $100, but I don't know what shred pays right now per 100. $80, that's what I got. I could get more than that probably down the road a little bit further, but you got to go down the interstate and it's just a lot more miles and a lot more time. So I'm happy with $80. I have a little bit more to haul and hopefully it'll bring another 20 bucks or so. And we're gonna hopefully flip it into something else. So I was Googling prices of shred like that load I just hauled in. And that's about the going rate. This is June of 2026. And they said about $6 to $8 a hundred, I think is what they said. So I got $80 out, $80 out of 1,000 pounds. And I still have some left out there. I'm going to load it up. I've got some here in the floor too. Now you have to excuse my mess. This is my death pile that I'd stripped apart over the past few days, and I'm really going to start working on tomorrow getting that listed. But that's a different subject. But I have all these buckets here full of scrap, and this is full of brass. I'm not going to take yet. But the other stuff in these buckets, it's going to go, and I've got some more outside. So let's get all of it loaded up. So I have these old doors and seats, and there's an old tailgate in there. Probably what I'll do is take some of the buckets, and these doors are empty, all the glass and everything's stripped out. And I'll probably take those buckets and fill the inside of the doors up. So let's get all this loaded up. So all the buckets are on the truck. I have a little bit of wire left, some aluminum, some brass. But I'll take all it on another trip to another place, and I can take it in my little Honda one day when I go to town. I usually don't mess with my scrap. I usually just give it to somebody. One reason is I'm not a scrapper. I don't know what I'm doing with it. But the biggest reason is, sorry, I'm out of breath from hauling all that stuff. I'm a little out of shape. But the biggest reason is I'm going to get $100 out of it, most likely. That'll probably be a $20 load. My time's better spent listing. The hours I've spent hauling the scrap is better spent listing stuff. But I have someone coming to help me this afternoon go through all this stuff I tore apart, and I've got stuff outside the shed where I tore a mower apart to help me get it listed. And another point I wanted to make with the video is if you're trying to start out like on eBay and you're like, I don't have any money to purchase inventory, you don't need a lot. This is $100 worth of stuff. You can find scrap all the time on Marketplace. You can ask around, but that's a way to get free money. Another way to get free money is look around your house, see what you have to sell. I'm going to do a video on that too, because I've gone through my house, not totally, but through my stuff, and I'm getting rid of some stuff that I'm just not going to use. But we'll do that in another video. But I'm going to take this $100 I get, roughly, and I'm going to reinvest it. And I think I've already bought something at the scrapyard. I probably won't get this load of scrap up there today, but I'll probably take it first thing in the morning. And I found something I'm going to buy, and I'll show it to you later, hopefully in this same video. And I'm going to try to strike a deal with the guy on some parts. So if he gets, like, let's say some certain parts in, this is what I can give you for him. Because the parts I usually buy are plastic, and it's a scrapyard. They're only interested in steel. So anyway, we'll probably come back to that later in this video, but for me, it most likely will be tomorrow. I need to go pick my helper up and start working on getting some of this stuff cleared out of the way. So if you made it this far in the video, it's been about 8-9 days since I hauled the scrap in. I ended up hurting my foot, and I had the second load of scrap on my trailer and was going to take it in and get the rest of my cash. But anyway, I ended up hurting my foot. Right now it's in a wrap and a splint, and I've got to go to another doctor's appointment next week. So the short version of the story is I had to give the rest of the scrap away. It wasn't much, maybe $30-40 of it, but I already had it loaded up on my trailer, and I needed the trailer to pick up some shipping supplies. So I ended up, like I say, giving it away. The one thing I do have, though, is I still have some batteries. I have some brass and some copper. It's not a lot of stuff, but I think we'll get close to around $100 out of everything. And what I was thinking is, I'd like to take, and this is just my idea for now, it may change, but I'd like to take that $100 from scrap and see how long it would take to turn it into $500. So I think what I'll do is do a video on that. I have to get healed up first, and I'll probably shoot some other videos in the meantime, because right now I can't really go picking for anything until I get this foot healed up. Another thing is, you know, some people may say, well, you should have waited to take the scrap in, or, you know, you could have figured out some other way. But really, you know, you're talking a few hours work for $30. I'm not knocking it. You know, there's good money in scrap, especially if you know what you're doing. But really, for me, even for the $80, my time would have been better spent at home listing items. And occasionally, I have to take scrap in to convince myself of that. It's like a Chinese buffet. I don't eat them that much, but I have to go once every year or two to convince myself again why I don't like them. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I'll try to come out with another video about this, and we'll see if we can take that $100 and turn it into $500. Thanks for watching.